welcome. You're watching this very special series called BT Accenture Leadership Dialogues. I'm Sakshi Batra and I'm here at the state-of-the-art facility of Pernod Ricard here in Nashik in Maharashtra. As we all know, Pernod Ricard is one of the leading players in the Indian alcohol industry, and of course it has a robust presence in India with over 28 plants, and of course they've also embarked on this very ambitious journey of manufacturing transformation since 2022, and to bring this vision to life they have partnered with Accenture India to leverage their expertise to drive innovation and improve efficiency in their operations as well. To speak about their journey, the collaboration, and what does the future really look like, I have many special people joining in on the panel with me. So let us welcome Mr. Gagandeep Sethi. He's the Senior Vice President, Integrated Operations, Pernod Ricard India. We also have with us Amneet Singh, Managing Director and Lead Products, Accenture in India. Also joining in is Vijay Baliyan. He's the Managing Director and Lead of Industry X at Accenture in India. Warm welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for joining in onto this very special conversation. To set the context right, Gagan, I want to start off by understanding from you, for a wider audience's large there, to help us understand how is the alcohol bev industry landscape really evolving in India right now, and of course where do you see Pernod Ricard really going forward in terms of the growth priorities that you've set for yourself now?
Thank you. Thanks for being here at Nashik, all of you. So alcohol has been always a thriving sector, both globally as well as in India. Especially when it comes to Pernod Ricard, at a global level, we are second largest in wine and spirits. In India, we just achieved that milestone. After 30 years of being in India, we are the number one in value in India. At a group level, we surpassed China last year, and we are the second largest in value for the group now, globally, for Pernod Ricard. And in terms of volume, we are number one for the group. So that showcases the importance of Pernod Ricard India in the whole scheme of things for the group, which is Pernod Ricard, which is a multinational based out of France. Coming back home to Pernod Ricard India, India is evolving in a big way. Young demography, increasing disposable income, and there is also a premiumization which is happening, and the consumers also want to try something new. So all these measures are all in the right direction for alcohol bev, and we as Pernod Ricard India feel we are at the forefront, leading the industry and providing the consumer and customer with those wonderful convivial moments through our products and offerings.
What was Accenture's role in designing, implementing the Prime Initiative with this collaboration coming to force, and how is this evolving now?
Yes, absolutely. And I think this is a true testimonial of a partnership, right? It is not only that, one side wants something and another side delivers something, right? Accenture and Pernod Ricard India coming together, and there's the flexibility we got from Gagan and his leadership team, that because Accenture is a broader company, right? And we do a lot of work across the globe, right? So how do we bring those leading practices from our global engagements and bring that to India, customize it for the need of Pernod Ricard India, and then make it happen, right? And I just wanted to highlight one. We talk about the Prime program, right? Prime program is a kind of framework for this is Pernod Ricard Integrated Manufacturing Excellence, right? I just want to bring that attention to everyone that globally we have hardly 3 to 4 manufacturing excellence frameworks, which are industry recognized, right? And we believe that this program has that stature and the impact to be a kind of global first for Pernod Ricard globally as a manufacturing excellence framework, and then for the industry broader, because it brings those right dimensions together to make it very sustainable. So I think we are very hopeful of achieving that milestone.
Okay, Gagan, why don't you add on to that? I wanted to understand, how are you assessing the Prime Initiative for you? Do you think it is making Pernod Ricard future ready as well in many ways? If you could expound upon that.
Yeah, for sure. So Prime, Pernod Ricard Integrated Manufacturing Excellence Program. So it's a bespoke program. As Vijay mentioned, there are programs we could have just sort of copied them, but then we wanted the genuineness of Pernod Ricard, and then we dwell around that and get into a program which then we can use not only at India level but also at a group level. And that's where we work along with Accenture, benchmark in terms of what is available as an integrated program, and then we zeroed out onto the creation of Prime as it stands today. And we started with Nasik as the core facility, and then we've started rolling it out in other archetypes as well, right? So, as I mentioned, our strategy for Pernod Ricard India is a 3x3 matrix.
Yes.
We talk of better equity. So that's all around the products and the innovation, the design around the new products, and how do we provide that in a sustainable product offering to our consumer. Then it is also around bolder efficiency. So how do we drive value? So we have to grow, but how do we grow in a sustainable and a cost-efficient manner?
Absolutely. Amneet, I'll get you in right here. When we're talking about smart, and you really rightly pointed out in the initial part of your conversation as well, talking about Gen AI and how Accenture is really stepping up the pedal on that front as well. How is that aspect really going to help out in this industry and in the growth that you're looking forward to in your partnership with Pernod Ricard?
So I think one of the unique things about Prime, and this can be the winning DNA, would be how to stitch together an end-to-end program which spans across strategy, design, implementation, and scale up. Often the mistakes which companies do is they try to do this transformation in a very peaceful manner, using one lever first and then and relying a lot on pilots. So that's where I mentioned the vision of Pernod Ricard on this one has been very bold, and that may have seemed audacious at the start, but that in hindsight is one of the critical ingredients for a successful program which it has turned out to be. Now, if we look at the program life cycle, it has spanned across strategy and design, which is all about the art of the possible, targeting the right business objectives in a comprehensive manner, imbibing all the best practices globally, and unleashing the power of technology and Gen AI. That is the foundation which has been set. But when we really talk about implementation, it is all about how this gets really taken to the shop floor, right, where adoption and sustains are the key. And in Pernod Ricard's context, this has been about disciplined execution, well thought out rollout strategy, where certain manufacturing lines, including some in Nasik, have been chosen, taking the execution adoption to the shop floor level, creating a success story, and then creating a multiplier effect as this then becomes a beacon which other manufacturing line or factories can follow.